Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 18. So, episode 18 today is all kinds of fun because the best part of waking up is Blep. It's baby Bleps. And because this is going to be your life for some time, Bleps come in different shapes, sizes, and volume. That sounds funny, and it's just the truth. Because when you're burping your baby, you may get a just little bleh. Great, hey, good burp. Thank you. Good job, baby. Pat yourself on the back. Oh, you can't? I will continue because I'm burping you. Then you get the bleh. And you're like, okay, where's my cloth? Gentlemen, again, always have at least two. You just need two. Every woman will watch this and be like, men are so overdramatic. You only need one. I will assure you, as a man, it is a requirement for me to have two to feel secure in the fact that no matter which hand I have the baby in, there is a baby Blep catcher somewhere on me. Either hand available. Without having to do calisthenics and flexibility training to get them. So you blop, blop, blop. There you go. I always make fun noises because at the end of the day, we all know that throwing up and having bleps yourself is not fun. So anything you can do to make the experience less terrible is probably a win. So in my book, beep, 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 beep. Just noises, guys. At the end of the day, take care of your kid, whatever makes them better. And then you get the bleps that are just crazy. And by that, you get the, I have fed you the bottle, and you are such a beautiful baby, and I love you so very much. Ah, wow, you've had the whole bottle. What a good baby. Let's sit you up and pop, pop, pop. Blah! And you get 3 of the 5 ounces right back in your lap. Last episode, I told you to get the towel. That's why you get the towel. Because then it's all over your shirt, all over your shorts or pants. It is probably into the towel, and the baby is looking at you like, I'm never doing milk shots again. Also, I'm really hungry for some reason now. Anybody got any milk? Because that's what babies do. They do wild, ridiculous baby things, and that's one of them. But guys, at the end of the day, the blep is going to happen. So it's up to you to decide how prepared you want to be for the blep. Now, I have had very good success pausing our feedings. Now, does this make baby happy? Under no circumstances. This is basically treasonous terror activity in a baby's world to just give them milk and then just be like, I think we're done. And the baby's looking at the bottle like, that's a lie. I can clearly see there's more milk there, and you will give it to me or I will scream. And you're like, well, I need you to do just a little burp. And guys, I know your baby will learn that this is what you do because my baby has learned that this is what we do. When we feed with dad, we get a little bit. I take it away, ½ ounce to an ounce, just depending on how she's doing. You'll learn the sounds of them eating. And when you know that they are eating too much, when they are getting air, and all of those other fun things. So I take the bottle, put it over, stand her up, give her a little pat. I only do it for like 30 seconds because you're going to get a baby burp or a baby blep within that 30 seconds most of the time. So if she starts to get fussy, tries to stand up, just gets in general wild baby behavior, no burps, I'm like, okay, hey, calm down. And we go back to the bottle. But most of the time, I sit her up and I go, bleh. Oh, great, we got a burp. Okay, let's go. What I'm doing is getting the little bits of air out of her stomach as quickly as I can so that way it doesn't build up and then we have projectile bleps, because that is a thing and it's not fun. But as much as that works, it doesn't always work. So again, just be prepared, because the best part of waking up and feeding your baby, at least in my case, is just knowing that at some given point during that time, I will have some form of blep, and we all just pray for the little bleps. Blep. Oh, just got a little milk right there. Beep, 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 beep. All right, hey, we're good. Let's go back. When you feed your baby, if you are as lucky and blessed as I am, your baby gets what we call the whammy. You've put a whammy on your baby. Your baby is going to sleep. And it's hilarious because her mouth will sit there and move like, milk. And you can just see them dreaming. They're like, oh, milk is delicious. This is wonderful. And then They're just out. And the funny thing is because I do this before I go to work, so I know that I have to go to work. Gentlemen, if you are blessed with the ability to feed your baby before you go to work, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you are fighting that moment when you're like, I don't really have to leave yet. I got another 5 minutes. Yeah, I got another 5 minutes. What's food? What's food? I don't need that. I need baby time. I need quality time with my baby. And that's exactly what I do. My boss, thankfully, is very understanding, because when I clock into work a few minutes late, he's like, everything good? I'm like, great, just having some quality time with my baby. He's like, okay, good. Also, though, please get to work, because, you know, that's what we pay you to do. So we do. But quality time is great. So this morning, same thing. My wife and I decided we were going to go out and get donuts this morning because it's been a while. And why not? This is America and we have donuts here. Let's do that. So we go out. She was asleep when I had her on my chest this morning after feeding. She was asleep as we dressed her. She was asleep in the car. She woke up when we got to the donut place for quite literally about 30 seconds. She was like, I don't know this place. Doesn't look like there's anything for babies. And just went right back to sleep. Slept all the way home and is still currently sleeping now. That's about an hour so far. She's just been asleep. She's just kind of a little milk drunk and sleeping it off. She will wake up and, of course, want to do baby things, like feed again. Lucky babies. All they do is sleep and eat. But we have noticed something, that when she wakes up, before she was kind of getting, I see something over there. And then she just kind of migrates to the light or the fan, because the fan is her friend. The fan is every baby's friend. But now we notice that she's looking at us, which is such a cool thing, because before it was kind of following the sound of your voice, because baby's vision isn't developed yet. They're not just like, wow, I really like your shirt. Your haircut looks great. Wow, is that new over there on the wall? It's not that good, guys. It's pretty much like within a foot. Well, for those of us who wear contacts, it's kind of like taking your contacts out when you have medium to bad vision. You're just kind of like, got some shapes, but the light is more interesting. Now, it's not just following our voice. It's really cool because I'm like, hey, good morning, my love. Oh, wow, look how beautiful you are. And she turns and she locks eyes with me. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, hey, how are you? She's starting to be more expressive, but you can definitely tell that it's not just following the sounds of your voice. It's literally looking at you, or at least in your general direction. Of course, every baby's a little different. But I had her in my arms, and my wife was in the kitchen, and she made noise with a pan or something like that. And she looks over, and I'm like, oh, you see something over there you want. So we walk over, and as soon as we got close to Mom, oh man, she got the little smile like, hey, I know you, and gave her a kiss. Oh my goodness, it was great. It's great, but that's the thing, is that your baby's eyes are always changing. And again, every baby's different, and science, blah, blah, blah. You can Google this topic if you want, but it's a cool moment when you realize that they're looking at you and not just near you. Because just like when you're talking to someone, if someone's just kind of like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude. Yeah, you're great. Versus, oh yeah, I completely understand. It's a completely different feeling, but it's even better because it's your baby. And you know your baby's looking at you because you're hopefully always talking to your baby. Those are my topics for today, because honestly, at the end of the day, you've got some things that you need to know. And I'm hoping that somewhere through all of these rambling videos that you hopefully find entertaining, that there are little pieces where you're like, oh, I should probably learn about that, or oh, I should know about that, or maybe this guy's not completely useless on YouTube. I don't know. Anyways, love each other. Be kind to each other. Remember that your baby is here, and it is a gift that you get to experience on a daily basis. Be a fool for your baby. Give those baby kisses. Take 1,000,000 photos and videos. And above all, always be good to each other. Have a great day, guys.